Hey guys, brilliant game idea right here. So, the real game works like this. So, you are a powerful god, okay? A powerful god. A being of galaxy and ultimate power. You do not have achievements yet. Your one mission that you have is that you will create Earth. Now, you can go to Earth, you can interact with people, but you can also mess with in ways that only you have power over. And so you can influence the Earth in your own way. But not just like that, you can also influence with powers or anything. You can make it for then dinosaurs had like never died and they just became half human beings that took over the planet. Pretty much nothing is reach your reach. I say glass. You reach your grasp. If you want, you can turn Earth into your favorite anime, but you have to figure out how to do that yourself. The only limit to this game is your imagination, quite literally. Now, here's the fun part. Now, obviously, you can create things, you can have this supernatural beings, man. You can even try to create gods on your planet. But here's the fun part. So you can also create storylines. And storylines, like for instance, like something I would do in this, where I would go on, where I would create a fleet of alien ships that shoots these that creates these little like like robotic parasites that would go down and give people a secret gen ability, like ability they haven't found yet. And like through cooperation, it will grow into superpowers, and I would be able to program that ship in this and the story of it and say like it will come back in 15 billion years in the future. And when it does, is gonna come down and say, hey, now we are the people who gave you these powers. So you have a choice. We rule this planet, or we take the abilities that you guys have. And think about 15 billion years into the future, the world will be become highly resident with superpowers to the point everything works by it. Now, other fun things is that you don't have to do something where you take out the plane. You can just be peaceful. You can even disguise yourself as one of them. And that's where you get that like customize your own character, like your human character. You go every single time you go down. Like who knows? Maybe you want to go down to Earth and you take a good night stroll with all the humans. But that's not the most fun part about it. Other than giving yourself your own abilities, your own powers, yada yada yada, you can also take over people. But there's a catch. The only car you have that is that you can leave the body. Whatever creature, human, alien, doesn't matter, you take over, you get only their abilities, their limits. God, the ass is very hard to wear. I have never worn it for this long period of time. But in if you guys want to like infest other planets, you have to wait for technology on Earth to invest to go to another planet, and then you can mess with that planet however you want. So this game I made up in my head would have a limitless story that you can make. You can make You can make it for then you're like some unruled god. Like you're like this person who stopped a war and then he's gonna come back. When he comes back, that means the war is starting again. You can do stuff like that and have some fun. So yeah, and you can pretty much that's the whole game. All right. To me, it seems like fun. I don't know. I do know there's some games that sound similar to like this, but not in the limits, not in the limits that I'm saying how it is. Oh yeah, by the way, I should have mentioned this. So you would be able to like, you can save the world, like save this world and go to a whole new creation, and you could just like have like your most powerful, that the most powerful being or the most powerful person you can have there, and just like, oh yeah, I like this person. He's really good. Uh, I'm going to probably use him for later. But for you to save this person, you need to save the world. So you can't delete it. And how you delete a world is that if you want it gone, you just delete it. But instead of you deleting it, you erase it from the planet Earth and you start from scratch. Kind of like every single super villain idea that they ever had. Okay, I told you the game. So I have 3 questions to ask you, okay? And I need you guys to first, I like to know what would you name this game? Oh god, that mask is super hard to have on. Oh, number 2, I want to know what would you do if you had this game? If you had this video game, what would you do? And number 3, do you think this is actually a good and fun game? Or do you think this game is completely stupid and you would never play it even if you had the chance? I need to know. See you guys there.